everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for a story out of Judge Dredd Magazine 477. This is, of course, from 2000 AD. The story is Judge Dredd Messiah Complex. Let me give you a quick synopsis, then we'll talk about the creative team behind this. In Mega City 1, 2147 AD, the vast urban hell on the east coast of post apocalyptic North America, home of over 250 million citizens, bordered by the irradiated cursed Earth to the west and the toxic Black Atlantic to the east. Tensions run knife edge when crime is rampant. Stemming in the chaos of the judges, toughest of them all, Judge Dredd. He is the law. In this story, we run into something that's probably very similar, but let me talk about the creative team before we get into all that. The script is by Ian Edgington, art by Paul McCaffrey, letters by Annie Parkhouse. So I like to check out new stories whenever there's a part one of something. We get comps from 2000 AD, so we really appreciate that. So whenever there's a new story, I like to check out the first part to see if something that I want to check out and keep going, just like I did with Better World, which was one of my favorite things from 2024. This story is very interesting. I really love the kind of idea behind it. Right, in this story, we have a mechanic being who is caught assassinating one of the technicians at the factory. But there's more than meets the eye. This being appears to be sentient, so it goes and seeks refuge and sanctuary as Judge Dredd is chasing him. So now Judge Dredd has to investigate: is this being sentient? Is this being actually a killer? It's giving me a lot of like iRobot vibes if you've ever seen that film. The art, I really like it. I like the designs of these creatures. I love it. It's very much like a very nice, smooth type of art. I don't know how else to describe that, but it just feels like very shiny details. It's not very. It's not very like overwrought with penciling. It's a lot more smooth. It just feels a little bit more polished than some of the other um, Judge Dredd stories that I have read in the past. Now, I really like it. I think it really fits, especially when you get to see the robot and these aliens and everything that's involved. But of course, like with any story in Mega City 1, there's more than meets the eye. So this one's a really fun one. I really enjoyed it. I will read part two whenever the next Judge Dredd magazine comes out. And then I'll make my mind whether I want to keep reading this or maybe just wait till all the parts are out and I can go back and read it as a collection. 2000 AD is so good at doing these, and the best thing about Judge Dredd is that if you kind of know the premise, because this has been running for so long, with really the same continuity, you're not gonna go back and read the previous thing, right? There's obviously things that do build on each other, but for the most part, these stories are very much enclosed in a little capsule where you can just jump in, read one, and as long as you know the character of Judge Dredd and the idea behind Mega City 1, you should be all right. So that's kind of what I do. I hop in and out of 2000 AD. And of course, the Judge Dredd magazine has a whole bunch of other stories. We have Death Cap, we have Fargo and McBain, we have Devlin Law, we have a Lawless story. There's reprints of a lot of older stories as well. So yeah, it is just very like it's full. There's like what is this, like 130 pages of this magazine. So like even though this story is only like 10 pages or so, uh there's a lot to read here in these magazines. So picking them up, just just know that you're getting a lot. So really cool stuff. Thank you to 2000 AD for sending this for review. I'll definitely be checking out more stories in this magazine, but I wanted to give a quick shout out to Messiah Complex. So if you're reading this or if you have read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.